Hey, Craig Dostie here with Dosties View. It's our Telemark Tuesday little chat. Hope you're doing good in lockdown. Hope you made some turns. Because spring's the best time to go, you know. It's safer. You get lots of vitamin D, which builds your immune system, makes you strong. You don't got to worry about overdosing on Corona. If you drink too much, you deserve that, okay? So stop drinking so much. What I want to talk about today was the new TTS binding from Voile. They're using the toe that they developed for their split boards for guys who are using AT boots with Dynafit fittings and a hard boot binding. And so this is a manual thing. You just open it with this lever. Okay, you see how that, and so there's no real spring tension. This is stainless steel, this arm over here. It might have some give to it, some spring give to it, but there's a cross member welded here. So that kind of prevents it from, it makes it very rigid, okay? I don't think there's any springiness to it. So any give in the system comes from this aluminum giving. So let's just say probably not real releasable. I mean, look, you never know, right? You never know. My only issue with it really is you've got to line up your boot and hold it in this axis from here to here, okay? This pad doesn't hold your foot up high enough, so you kind of got to suspend your foot in the air to align it and then lock it, okay? Otherwise, the rest of it, you know, it's a TTS system. So, one other thing. So it only has 2 pivots, forward and back. That corresponds roughly to 60 millimeters and like 45 or 47, something like that. Below sub 50, right? Anyway, that doesn't sound like a terribly active binding, but the distance from this pin line, it's down a long ways. So these are deeper pivot points than with a classic TTS from Olympus Mountain Gear. So for the relative positions, probably a lot more active. And then the standard springs, which I'd say for mid to small size feet, there's enough travel distance in the springs. But if you got a big foot, like over 28, and especially if you like doing deep knee tellies and you really like to rock that heel forward, you'll limit out. So that's but that's always been the problem with TTS is especially for bigger boot sizes and for more rearward pivot locations for the cable, it's you limit out, and you have to go custom if you're gonna do that. You gotta join the do-it-yourself club. Okay? I hope you guys are doing great out there. I recorded this a couple weeks ago, so I don't know what the weather's like today, but hopefully you've gotten out and made some turns, okay? Maybe we'll talk about skins in the future. Just remember, spread Telemark. Don't hide it.